So going back, so how I met Simeon.
Yeah.
So first I joined as a venture partner because I was still working at Anchor Free. Uh, when I was starting to think what I want to do, so many people from different countries around the world to work for me, or hire people locally that are immigrants themselves. And the grit, the hard work, and the loyalty to the company was off the charts.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of support that grid on.
Yeah.
So, and we have actually one company that invested that's my former employee.
Mm.
Um, but I met a friend of mine who's a founder of PetCube,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I'm thinking of the next thing, building my own fund. And he's like, "Oh, my angel investor that invested in me just opened a fund like that." And that's Simeon, who's a managing director of Techstars, and then opened One Way. And he's like, "You guys should definitely just talk." And so he put me in touch with Simeon, and I said, "Look, this is what I'm thinking." And Simeon was like, "Look, this is a long journey. This is like a commitment of like 10 years, and
Yeah.
you need to be ready for that." So like, yes, you're thinking that you want to start this and do this and stuff like that, and you probably will raise money for the fund and so on, but this is a commitment. How about you come in as a venture partner,
Mm.
see if you even like it,
Yeah.
see what it's like, and then you can leave and open your own fund. So that was midway of Fund One for Simeon that I joined,
Right.
and basically invested in multiple companies and Fund One as a venture partner. And then when we started raising our second fund, I basically was Simeon said, "Hey, how about you just join as one of the managing partners uh, and do this with us, build
Right.
this." So we successfully raised our second fund in like in 3.5, 4 months.
Right.
Uh, and the whole premise is for us is that we believe, and the statistics show that immigrant founders have extreme grit.
Right.
They have they're fairly frugal. They
Yeah.
understand the value of the capital, and they're giving up so much by immigrating to the US. They're leaving behind families, friends, houses, apartments, whatever, uh, to come here, and they just can't afford to fail. Because
Yeah.
if they fail in the company, what was the reason for them to move?
Yeah.
So if you take that into account, if you look at statistics, over 50% of the unicorn companies today are founded by immigrants. If
Yeah.
you're looking at Fortune 1000 companies, there's 80% of them have an executive who is a first generation immigrant.
No.
80%. Crazy.
No.
So the hardship that they have when they immigrate here is the connections. Where do they go? Who do they meet? How do they grow the business? Not because they can't build the products, they all can build products, but like they don't have the network. This is the benefit that locals have.
Yeah.
So, and us being local, I mean, I've been here 30 years, majority of my life.
Right.
Simeon has been here since late 70s,
Oh.
and our third partner, Lex, has been here for also since he was in college, I think. So we're happy to help those
Right.
companies to get to the next level. Not only uh, help them with the company itself, but also how do you present it?
Right.
How do you we introduce them to investors? We help them with introductions to connections. And I also started a Pathfinder network, which is an advisory network within our fund that consists of founders that built unicorn companies in the past
Nice.
uh, or currently running them, who are they love what we do, the mission